Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with who am I with here? And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this doesn't work. Hold on. Did you stay in this? Yeah. Oh, okay. So here's what we can do. Let's take this one and set it down. Stain this part right here. See the edge?
What about here?
Yeah, same thing. Stain this part of the edge. Just don't stain the inside of the cabinet. And then you can actually set that back down here on the floor, so that way we can continue to keep doing what we're doing. Woo! So, the work does not end here, guys. Some good news today. Well, I haven't heard any good news right now, but although I've been working for a little bit in here, we're actually staying in these cabinets over here. I'm working on my what you call it? Damn, the locker and stuff for downstairs, and just thought I'd pop in and say hello, see what you guys are doing. We're watching the combine, and it's literally like watching paint dry. So we're just chilling and having a good time here, and just thought stop in and say hello. Michael's been telling me some of his fans are like, dude, why aren't you guys working in the shop and doing live streams? And then I had another person that said, look, dude, stop doing so many damn videos. Just go ahead and just live stream all damn day. Well, okay. Here's what's interesting when we start talking about him is I keep hearing all these things that he wants. I don't know if he's putting that out there because we have not heard from him speak. Where have you heard any about that? Where those numbers came from? I haven't heard where they came from. I don't know where they came. I'll be honest with you. I don't know.
After 13 million, it's like, okay.
Yeah, but again, what people okay? How often do people ask for a number and that's the number they get? He asked for 13 last year, right? Didn't get it. And to think that right now the highest one is 13, you're talking about asking for 15? Come on, man. That's too damn much. Let's get real here, okay? Because that's a case of keeping it real goes wrong. But I am excited as can be, guys. I don't know how many of you guys watched the live stream last night. If you did, let me know. I know I still got some bugs to get out. On the live stream and things. But I got to tell you, though, that was fun last night. Having the clips and stuff from We're on a Mission from God, from the Blues Brothers, being able to pop that in there, the Sit Your Ass Down. It's getting to be a lot of fun to go ahead and use the channel the way we're using it and just see it change. Once I really get the feel of it and stuff, it's going to be nice. And when I get this thing in here and get that second monitor up on there, it's really going to be fun to do a lot of stuff. And so I keep working on this, every day. Every day I'm hustling. So you see Michael Anthony over there, he's hustling on staining these cabinets. We're going to be varnishing those and getting this stuff out of here. We're going to be building kitchen cabinets. You're going to get sick of seeing me and Michael Anthony. Now check this out. This is one of the few times you will ever see me using veneer. What most of your cabinets are actually built out of, Q, I'll build it. Listen, I build stuff for people all the time. That's what those cabinets, all the other stuff over here. This is a kitchen that we're going to be building and remodeling. This is an entertainment center to go for somebody else's house. I got to do stuff at my house for me too. I can't afford to pay somebody else to do it. But yeah, I build for anybody that wants to get stuff built. That's what I do. But anyway, this right here is a heat treated mahogany veneer. This is what almost all your cabinets have on top of basically particle board. I don't like to use this stuff very often, but what I ended up doing is on this, because I got lazy, is I just left a 16th of an inch little lip right here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to end up filling that in with that before we stain it. And boom, it's done. So let me heat treat this real quick. So what are you guys all doing today? It's Saturday afternoon. I know Michael Anthony Fitness is going to be live streaming his games. Just the early game, right?
Yep. I'm going out tomorrow.
Oh, you're not gonna be streaming tomorrow?
I'll be going out to New York City Giants fan, going to go see the wrestling.
Oh Lord. Is it what? Is it like WWE?
That's right.
Where they at, Mason?
Yeah, yeah.
So is this one of those things that there's no chance?
I mean, it's just a house show.
House show? Explain that to me. I don't know what that means.
I mean, it doesn't mean anything. Just where they experiment, do all their experiments and stuff to see how people react.
But this is at the Patriot Center, right?
That was the big
Where is it at?
At the Eagle Bank. Made it. Yeah.
Yeah, the Eagle Bank. Yeah, they changed it. Okay.
Yeah, because it's sponsored.
Right. To get paid.
That's all.
Okay, so I've heat treated this. You see that? So now all I got to do is just basically take the knife. And that's it. That's Katie's in the house. How you doing, Katie? Katie's been doing a lot of sleep streams. You know, she's always sleeping on the job. And I've just got so much stuff that's going on. I got to get things working in the shop. In fact, I just love working in the shop. Let's be honest. I enjoy working in here because, well, it's fun. Don't have to drive anywhere other than to like Home Depot. And I got the TV on. If I want to go in and get a cup of coffee and take a coffee break, I can do that. If I want to go in and take a nap, as long as my asshole boss doesn't know about it, I can do that. And I got Michael Anthony in the house who's learning how to do all this stuff, which is, it's funny because I've never really had him in the shop, and that's stupid on my part, to teach him. And truth be told, my dad was always afraid that I was going to hurt myself in the shop and at first didn't like me using his power tools when I was young. And I don't know if that's still a fear. It still is a fear in some regards of not wanting him to see him cut his fingers off. So I guess I've become my parents. And it's kind of tragic because my dad cut his fingers this past week. Lost the tip of his pinky. And he's got his hand in a cast. So it can happen to anybody. Okay, so you got that? All those done? Okay, cool. So now start doing the I'm gonna do the tops of these next. Okay, and hit up underneath of it a little bit so you get some of this in case somebody looks up under it. These are coming along pretty good, and I think they're going to be really, really nice. Bam! Just like that. How you doing, Beto? That's good to hear. What's up? Man, I'm just living the dream, man. I'm working in my workshop here on getting my, one, trying to make some money because that's what we do with building cabinets. And two, trying to get some stuff done for me. Now, they've, if you've ever been to AT&T Stadium and been in the locker room, these are similar to the lockers that they have there. They're not made out of the African whatever wood and stuff because I can't afford that. But look-wise, this is very, very similar to it. What I got to do is they have actually a vent system that's built into the locker so that way when you get sweaty pads and all that, it doesn't, percolate real bad. So I have, let's see, what did I do with it? You seen the screen? Oh, here it is. So what we have is, look at this. This actually is going to go inside of these. So this is our vent. So I actually have this molding. Took a piece of solid wood, cut a notch out of it, rounded it over. So these will go in here like this, like bam! Kind of cool, ain't it? So to see this kind of come together, I'm hoping if I bust my behind. Maybe tomorrow I can at least get this down here with the first coat of varnish on it and varnish it in place because I need the space in here. And then you can start really seeing the look of my vision of the set. I think it's gonna be cool. I really think it's gonna be like nothing anybody else has. So I'm excited as always. But then again, when am I not excited? So I was telling you guys earlier today about having the right tool, for the job, right? And I was explaining to you guys because I was looking at buying another tool, which I did. And the thing about having the right tools to do the job is it makes it easier. I could sand all this stuff with the old-fashioned way. I can take a piece of sandpaper and hand sand it, okay? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work, but it's not the same as having a power sander. And I got, first they came out with the vibrating, they worked good. Because at the time, it used to be we all sanded by hand. Once you got that little, I was like, oh man, that thing is the deal. And then the next evolution was you started seeing like body shops having these, disc sanders. Those worked really good. But the problem is they would leave all these spiral marks. So then they came up with these to compensate. And this is called a random orbital sander. And what it does is it not only spins, but it goes in a random motion. So when you sand, it doesn't leave marks. Man, that was even better because then you could sand, across the grain, with the grain, and everything else, and it would all do better, right? But you got power cords. And see, now, I ended up spending, I needed another one. Where'd the sander go? Where did the, okay. I've got that one right there, which is really good. But look at this. Costs about an extra $50, but no cord. If I need to go up on a ladder and sand a house, no problem. I don't have to have extension cord. If I want to sand the top of these cabinets, no problem. It's no cord that's dragging around the floor for me to trip on. Power-wise, because it's 20-volt batteries, and I've got a boatload of them because I got all kinds of tools like that, no problem. And here's what's even crazier. I've got to get, because I have a lot of batteries, because now I've used a lot of these tools, this is actually really, really cool. They have a 4-bank battery charger, so you can put 4 batteries into it. But it's not only a battery charger. You can use it as a generator. You can put the batteries in there, and you can flip the switch on it, and it's now a generator. So you're seeing them running compressors and circular saws. You're not getting that much runtime, but you can run, say, a big screen TV for about 12 hours, or if you want to run a refrigerator for 12 hours, dude. So check this out. Instead of having my generator, because like we're gonna be doing the tailgate at FedEx Field again, right? And we had a generator out there, so that way we could run the TV and all, which worked and all that. There's no sound whatsoever from this. So when I want to live stream, and that was part of the problem of like when I live stream at Lucky's, I got to be close to the wall and have a cord. And I would be nice to be kind of in the middle of things, but I have to be on my inside computer to do that. I'll hit you up when I go inside. I'll hit you up on that. What I have to do, or what I can do with that is I can take it with me. I can plug in my computer with the remote cameras. I can sit anywhere and live stream. So it's actually going to be kind of a good thing to be able to do. Yes, sir. Now the top one's next. You got those. We can't put them on top of there because we got to let this dry out. But what I want you to do is put them on the pieces of wood right here on the floor, and then you can say, dude. I know everybody's like, damn, Michael doing all the work. You just sitting here talking all damn day. Well, that's what happens when you get to be Yoda. Everything is stained on this. It gets both sides, the face and inside. So, and let me grab it. And so, what's crazy is getting more and more cordless tools. This is a 60-volt battery, flex volt. They have table saws now that use 2 of these to run them. This miter saw runs off of this. So when I go on the job site, pop, tailgate down. I don't need a plug or anything. I could be out in the wilderness and just start building. So I'm going to buy that generator / charger. It's about, what is it, $300, Mike? $299 or something. Yeah. So I'm going to buy that, and then I'll be able to use that when we tailgate and do all kinds of stuff in there. So the future. What this will be able to do, it'll pay for itself. That's how cool it is. So when you look at say Earl Thomas, now $15 million is way too much. That guy is crazy. But
you have 12 with the sensors.
Yeah.
With the sensors. 2 million sensors.
But I think that's just basically a negotiation ploy. Hold your ears, guys. Look at that. Bam! Nice clean cut.
This is a payday bar. It has a truckload of peanuts and a caramel core that gets the job done. It's 10.5 centimeters of awesome. Unless you get the king size, which is 14.7 centimeters of oh yeah.
Look at that. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Let's turn that down. The VA hospital set it up. Navy veteran here. All right, Q. Well, what state are you in? That's the big question, because I don't know how much it would be to ship this stuff out of town. Or if it's like a nice location, like at the beach, like we can go to the beach and work there. We'll just kind of come and move in for a while and build them on site. How about that? I got a friend who's got a place up in close to Dewey Beach that wants us to come up and do some work. So it's like, oh man, if I have to, we'll come up there and we'll go ahead and make your screen-in porch. As long as we have fishing and crabbing breaks, so we can go fishing, do some crabbing. Dak's my quarterback, man. That's my teammate, and you better not talk about him because it's not fair. So is anybody else watching the combine? Here's what's crazy about the NFL. That we are so freaking hungry for football that we will watch the combine. Let's be honest, guys. We watch the combine. We got issues. Watch the combine. They're getting paid for us to watch the combine. Bam. Now check that out. That's our frame to go around to hold it in. We put the metal in from the other side. So I just need to tack it in. Hold your ears. I got to turn on the compressor. I apologize for the noise and stuff, and I know that this is not my regular channel, news and stuff, but people have said they've enjoyed this. But I think what we're gonna do is in the future is just set this up so that way it'll be on that third channel that I have, the woodboard channel that I never use. I'm just gonna start doing woodworking on that channel, and somebody has been bugging the crap out of me about the countdown clock that I have down in the studio, that they want me to just have a channel just with the countdown clock on it. And I think what I can do with that is, because I have to use another computer, after I redo the set, what I can do is basically take one of those computers and just put it so it's just on. I don't know that anybody really wants to watch that, but this one person, I guess, he watches it 24 hours a day. Hey, it's on. How's that look? And look at our cabinets over here. Look at this. So this is where you guys have actually been watching this stuff come together, and it's working along pretty good. And I got cool. Got that all charged up and nailed in with just one fill up there. Okay, wood filler. Fill in the nails. So we'll see what happens. At least one thing we can say is with the Earl Thomas situation, more than likely, it's going to happen fast. You need to wear gloves. Okay, Victor. Actually, Victor, for you guys. Hold on. For you guys. Does that make you happy? I wear safety goggles when I'm doing stuff that really flies and kicks around. But I sweat a lot. I get a lot of heat from my face. You're calling OSHA. And it drives me crazy because what happens, and I'm going to tell, this is a true story. Wearing shop glasses and things, they fogged up to the point where I couldn't see. And I ended up cutting this crap out of my finger one time and ended up hitting myself with a nail. So it actually, it was bad. So thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. So that was an instance where the safety glasses saved the eyes, but I almost lost my finger because I couldn't see because they fogged up. So I got these. Most time when I'm here in the shop working, though, the dust collector pulls everything in and it takes care of it from that point. I get a little sawdust in my eyes, but that doesn't bother me any because I'm a dusty old ass. I can't wait to get this thing down in the shop. Down in the studio. You guys don't know how excited I am about that. So, Mike, do you think we're going to get Earl Thomas?
Of course we are.
You think we're going to get him?
Yes, we are.
Okay, Mike thinks we're going to get him. Yes. You have a hard hat. Couldn't hit your head. I have hard hats. Now that's one thing. Like when you go to the scrap metal place, you got to have the hard hat on. And when you're working on commercial sites, depending on what you're doing, you have to wear hard hat stuff. And I do that stuff. And believe me, the thing about gloves, I hate it. Even in the wintertime out shoveling snow, I just don't like wearing gloves. I like to actually have the feel of things. When I'm working. It's the touch, the sensitivity. And when I wear gloves, I don't get that. I can be splitting. And I get split. You can look at these hands. I've got little nicks, like splinter spots. And it's okay. I have to have the feel of stuff in my hands. I got to feel that dirt underneath the nails. Oh, but you know what? Some women like them rough. What do I think about winning, coming back? Okay, it helps. but it's not the be all end all. Oh, Carol, damn it, Carol, are you doing that again? Oh, it helps, but it's more than just one guy. I'm a freak, Mark. I'm just saying, some people like rough hand. Not everybody. Some people. And see, listen, Victor, if you end up becoming a carpenter, you better find a woman who likes to have rough hands because your hands are going to get rough. I'm sorry. And like I said, I have to have the feel. Even if I'm laying bricks or putting down tile, I can't do that with my gloves on. I just can't do it. It's not the same feel. Okay. Get started on your bar. Okay. Well, and again, like Carol just said, so, okay, it depends on the women. Some women do not want to see rough hand. Oh no, you need to have the manicure, the pedicure. Some women that's what they want. They want the guy in the perfect suit and the wonderful car. Then there's other women that just like a man that works with his hand. Because I'm going to tell you one thing right now, too, Victor. I'm going to tell you one thing. If you can fix anything in the house, I guarantee you, you will find plenty of women that want you. What? You mean, wait. You mean you can build me a whole room closet so I can put up tons and tons of clothes? Wait. You can fix that leaky sink? Whoa. You can plant out. Oh, don't sleep on us guys that got skills. Don't sleep on us. Okay, so um, I gotta sand this just a little bit here, so it's gonna make a little noise. You guys can watch two things you can watch over here. You can watch Stain Dry, or you can watch the Combine. They're both equally as exciting.
I wouldn't show the Combine.
Okay, Michael may be more exciting than the Combine.
No, I'm
What
not
kind
saying
of
I
paint?
wouldn't show it because of the copyright.
Well, no, that was
I still wouldn't show anything.
yeah. Well, okay, but we were up a lot closer, and we were talking about First Take and all that. Carol says hello, Mike. I think Michael just said, "Damn it, Carol."
Do I need to do a roll time?
Well, oh, no, you didn't. He put up $2 for you. Consumer check. Like, oh, yeah. He says, "Damn it, Carol."
I didn't say that. I'm not trying to entice people.
Now the cool thing about this, Mike is making easy money. Well, I'm teaching him now. We got a long way to go because but I got to be honest with you. I should have done this sooner. He's just standing wood, but you know what? He ended up. Hold on. He cuts wood. He's making all these pieces and stuff. He's learning. Staining is all part of the job. You got to be able to do this from the beginning to the end, and you got to know all phases of it. So yeah, and it's not easy just to stain. You got to make sure you don't put it on too much. You got to make sure that you get enough in there, and you got to make sure that it's been sanded well. Because he's gone through and sanded these things. Because if you leave some glue marks on there, what you're gonna get is you're gonna get this like glue, just like this ugly where the stain doesn't go in. So he's learning how to do this stuff, and you can't just go in and just say, okay, I'm just gonna build it. No, you got to learn. It takes time, and within about a year, I'm gonna be able to say, Mike, I need a 32 by 48 inch cabinet with a raised panel door. Go do it, and I can go sit my ass down. And that may be actually a necessity too. Hold on. I kind of got some bad news. Okay, you guys remember me going to see my orthopedist and getting the injections in my knee? You know, the 3 shots. Usually, I get that. It's chicken grease. They take the cone from the chicken and they make it kind of like this thick gel, and they do 3 shots into the knee, and it becomes basically like a lubricant. I tore my ACL in high school, and they took it out. I have no ACL in my knee, which was okay because I played college football on it and everything else, ran track in college and stuff. It was fine. Problem was is this leg right here. Okay, this is it's graphic, so understand. This leg right here, I had actually a flesh-eating bacteria, a strep A infection, similar to what Alex Smith has right now and he's dealing with. So they took my knee and they cut it open from here to here. Okay. First they scoped it. That didn't work. The infection was so thick it clogged up the needles. But they went through the second time, cut it open, scraped the knee joint and everything else, left it packed for 3 days, went back in and scraped it some more. And so this knee was really, really weak. So what I started to do was I just started to lean on the other leg because that one structurally, with the exception of the ACL, was in better shape than this one, which they grounded. Yeah, it looks gnarly because then most of the scar's gone because I actually, oh, here's where it does get gnarly. Because I got burned actually in an apartment fire, and they had to skin graft this knee. So that's my lizard leg. So yeah, it's not pretty. So anyway, I started leaning on the other leg. Well, the problem is now is my knee is kind of turned like this, and without the ACL and without the meniscus, the bone is grinding on bone like this. So I got the injections, which didn't help as much as they used to, and now I'm actually having to wear my knee brace to try and help it along. So that's the knee brace right there. So I started doing some more research. The doctor keeps saying, look, you need to wait till you're about 60 to 65 because they don't last that long, and I'll wear it out. Yeah, I got that, Victor. I mean, even the doctor looks at my knee and said, man, that's painful. This is like it hurts. I know it hurts. So I can try and get it done sooner than later, but it may be 10 years. I have to get it done again. And then after that, maybe I get another 10 years. And then all of a sudden I'm in a wheelchair for however long I live after that. And that's not a good thing. But the thing I found out about is 3 to 6 weeks you won't be able to drive. And it's 4 to 6 months to recover. So we're talking about can't work, can't drive. I, that's not a good thing. So I don't know what I'm going to do as far as this. E2 in the house. E2, man, why don't you come on down, man? What you doing, E2? I thought you'd be out doing the family thing right now. E2. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to DMV. I need to talk to Clarence. I need to talk to Foots. I need to talk to Michael Anthony Fitness because if we're going to the draft, we're only talking about 7 weeks from now. We have to decide if we're going to go and get the RV because we got to find it, put a deposit down on it, and get that thing reserved. So let me know if you guys are serious or not. I'm all in for the draft. All in for the draft.
I know
So
John's probably going on.
okay, and we got to talk to
Well,
the Sticking Giant fan.
He got to see about work.
Right. So we need to start figuring this out. The good thing is it's only 10-hour drive, so we don't have as far to drive. We don't have a draft pick on Thursday either, so there's not quite the urgency.
Unless you're new Sticking Giants fans, you got the number 5 pick, I think.
Well, okay. Well, the Giants. Okay, but we're going to cover it. Vosh isn't going to be there. We don't know if Law's going to be there or not.
I thought
but
Voss said he's coming.
no, he's going to be in Vegas. But what I may be able to do is, okay, we got the new system I have in. I can have people actually Skype in take their cell phone and be able to patch into the system. So that whole thing that you guys saw last night, and anybody who watched last night, it's still in Lake Charles. There's Q, I tell you what, I've got to talk to Deidre. Deidre had been she's got the shirt. She said work was like killing her. She's getting ready for Mardi Gras, so she's going to be in Lake Charles and stuff. Let me find out from her. I'll send her a message after I get off here, and find out what's going on, so that way see if she's going to do meetup. Because I know she said she was going to do meetup, and then it's going to go from her to Miss Jackie, who will be around Dallas or Arlington or Fresno. Okay, cute. Yeah, Carol, I'll take you too. Victor, you're about the horniest bastard out there. Good Lord. Oh, another one of my cordless tools here. This one is actually a detail sander as slash also multi-tool where you can use it to cut stuff. And look, you gotta light them. You get what you pay for. So when I buy a tool, here's the bottom line, and the same thing we got to look at with Earl Thomas. One, will it pay for itself? So will I get the money that I put into buying this out of doing the job? Two, will it make the job better? Three, will it make the job easier? And if it does all those things, it doesn't matter what it costs. If it meets those three criteria, then it's worth the money you pay. And that's how you got to look at it from quarterback, tight end, wide receiver, every position. You've got to look at it and say, will that player pay for himself by the work that he's done? And if he does, doesn't matter what it costs. Does not matter. So hang on, I'll be right back, guys. You can watch Michael Stain.
He is a guy that who would be later in the rounds. He's just a playmaker. He's a guy that can play. He makes plays. Maybe not at a top-notch school as the naysayers say, but I think more and more as you're seeing guys be productive, they're starting to cast aside that what school you are and just looking at the production. He's a guy that produces.
Steve, he's really loose and elusive. He had a twirling catch too, showed you how athletic he is, and you see it right, it stood out. And what I loved about him down in the red zone, he has such a great feel for late hands.
Yes.
It's just fun to watch him down in the red area.
And that's something you can tell that he works on, but it's also just a gift and one of his little gadgets that he can do in the red zone. And generally, coaches don't teach that. He has to be able to do that. He's mastered it.
Explain it real quick, Steve, for those who don't know.
Well, just lay hands. A lot of times you'll see a wide receiver, DBs are taught to hit the hands, right? And so he's not showing the hands. Yes, the eyes will tell him, but a lot of times the DB will look for the hands. And so he's showing the lay hands as possible, which does not indicate anything to the corner. And then, so that means the corner has to turn back. And when the corner turns back, the ball is already in the air. So he's a step behind. So it's just an advantage of tricking the cornerback.
It's polish. It's showing a lot of polish and some right out.
BC Johnson, Colorado State, 4.55.
He's got a teammate in Preston Williams who's not here at the combine with the new rules they have in place with that. So he's not here, but he's one of the more athletic, more talented wide receivers, Preston Williams, in his draft class. Teams are going to have to do all their homework with him off the field to get comfortable with him in that department. Talent-wise, he's up there with some of the best in his class.
So much being paid attention to Brown and Metcalf. Marcus Lodge of Ole Miss. He's second on the team in receptions, 65. Receptions, 77 yards.
Talked to the coaching staff down at Ole Miss. They felt he was actually their best route runner.
The Buckeye coming up here, played the Senior Bowl, Terry McLaurin.
So Terry McLaurin, he goes to a camp in high school at Ohio State. He runs 4.3, but he doesn't catch the ball well. So Urban Meyer pulls him aside and says, hey, I can't give you a scholarship. You can catch the ball well, but I want you to catch 200 balls a day and then come back to our next camp. And if you've improved in that department, we'll give you a scholarship here at Ohio State. So he doesn't complain. He goes home, catches 200 balls a day, some days from his mother because he didn't have anybody else to throw him the ball to. Goes back to Ohio State a month later, catches everything. Urban Meyer issues him a scholarship, and that's the beginning of his career at Ohio State.
4.36.
He is a
Buckeyes have come in here and are
They
burning
fly.
it up.
They are taking names.
Peter Schrager.
And there's more to this kid's story. DJ touched on that. He is looked at as Nathan's beloved Ohio State Buckeye of this class. We know about Campbell, we know about Dixon, but he was the leader of that group. Everyone says that if you're looking for a guy who's got a 10-year career and could be the one who can kind of run a wide receivers room, he was that guy in a loaded wide receivers group at Ohio State.
All right, here's DK Metcalf.
Come on.
4-3-3.
Stop.
No, I'm looking in the stands right now. I saw 2 or 3 scouts look at their stopwatch and show other scouts as if, hey, did you get that? Am I reading this right?
He is Batman.
I would look into the camera and just say, I'm Batman. I might throw the deuces.
He almost, his time almost matches double his body fat.
Wow.
That's so impressive. Sorry, Jacoby Myers, we missed your 4-6-7.
Wow. Holy biscuits, that is a big man that is flying.
Dylan Mitchell.
That's a good time. Former basketball player, very athletic, Dylan Mitchell. Tracks the ball very easily, smooth, good after the catch. Stanley Morgan from Nebraska. I was talking to Kurt about him with his son playing there. Stanley Morgan, he is a tough kid.
Kate Warner is a tough kid, yes.
Yes. Hey, he was balling last year.
Hang on.
Kurt had some good things here to say about Morgan. Haven't watched him a bunch this year as well.
Still Pierce.
That book he's holding right there, a lot of work went into creating those combine books. As a young scout in the office, you get the good fortune of putting those things together.
Like,
So that happened.
you had to get
Oh.
it yourself?
Well, I mean, we had to take it to the,
Yeah,
I don't know if they're a sponsor or not, so I won't say who they
no,
are.
the FedEx.
Yes, yes. But we had to put all the, organize everything that we needed on each player, needed to do with the interviews and all that. It's not,
Look at you going, look at you being mindful of the sponsorship department.
All right, I'm back. Did y'all miss me? What's up? Had to get some more coffee. All right, so look at this. Tell me those don't look pretty. Now, you got to, I need to get some scrap pieces of wood because we got to stain the doors and the shelves as well and be able to lay those out. So let me,
so somebody did the formal interviews.
I think we can use these. And what we'll do is we'll lay this across because this is too narrow for any shelves or anything. Okay. This right here, of course, this is the door for the locker right here. So that way we can lock up Jobu's room. Take this battery off. See, I love having these tools with the batteries. It just makes life that much easier.
He got offered basically one scholarship, and that was from he made the foolish decision on Clemson. Clearly that did not happen.
All right, so we get Michael to a crown molding that I made actually that I got to put in here at the house and just never did. I need to do that at some point.
Really small hand the other day. You would never know what he attacks in football. He can just
Get some pieces of wood.
go down in history of Clemson.
Nice thing is I always got plenty of scrap wood around. And let me get the broom. The broom. Boss, the broom. The broom. Mark and Michael Anthony have match and made. Okay, I don't know if it's a match made in heaven or not. It's funny because sometimes Michael seems to be the polar opposite of me. Michael is that guy that is calm, cool, and collected. I am the hyper one. And it reminds me, you know, I just go off in tangents, right? You know I'm crazy. Any of you guys that ever wondered if I'm crazy, I am. I am very, very crazy. And I am constantly, my mind is constantly on the go. And I'm constantly doing multiple things at the same time. Seriously. I can be, and it'll drive people crazy because I can literally be in a conversation with you while I'm actually doing something else right now. And that's just the way I am. And I don't know if it's an emotional, a mental issue or whatever, but I am constantly going and thinking of 1,000 things. And a lot of times I will be doing something and I'll go through and all of a sudden I lose focus and I'll be on to the next thing. So understand, I go crazy. And it's not anything that I'm not trying to say focus on what I'm doing or the person I'm talking to. It's just, that's just the way I am. I'm kind of like a dog. You know, a dog is doing something. He's over here gnawing on a bone. All of a sudden, he sees a car. Oh, let me go chase the car. And then he starts chasing the car. And then all of a sudden, oh, here's another car. And he's just jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping. That's me. Michael, when Michael's happy and excited, that's what he looks like. When Michael's mad, that's what he looks like. Polar opposites. So your doors right here. We need, the best way to do this is stain the back side first because that doesn't need to be perfect, and then stain the other side, and then you can just lay them out over here. All right, and I'm gonna move my coffee over here out the way. We gotta stain those and all the shelves, and you can just lay them all out on this. What I would do is this. Let me set your ass up. Is that still that same can I gave you? Oh, wow. I don't think it's going to be enough to do. You can go ahead and just go like right here and stain those and put them out there. And I'm going to go through. Shame. Got all these little pieces of scrap wood. Shout out to everybody who's joined into our live stream. We're just two guys working in the man cave. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I gotta thank you guys too, because you guys are actually making me work harder out here, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, you're gonna need the other hand. Because my workshop here is looking like a shithole, and because more and more of you guys are tuning in, it's kind of like, I need to kind of clean that place up a little bit. You know, I need to at least look a little bit less like a hoarder. And of course, when I'm building projects, it's like, you know what? That thing really has to look good. I can't half-ass build something and take it to somebody's house, because I'll go through and say, oh yeah, check this out. Your project was on Jobu's man cave. Check it out. And if it looks like garbage, it's like, hey, wait, well, what were you doing? You used junk on my cabinets. What the hell are you thinking? So I gotta be better with this stuff. So thank you guys.
And 9 years as the #1 in primary mortgage origination. This team really goes.
Gotta make sure this thing looks good.
Hey, give it up. Push button, get mortgage. Rocket Mortgage, proud supporter of college athletics. It was the most talked about commercial on Super Bowl Sunday. Now we'll take you behind the scenes to see how it was made. They're all competitive, and we don't want them to go for it.
And I'm gonna change angles here. Or actually, look, check this out. Look. Let me show you guys the cabinets over here. Look at that. Clear up. Clear. Clear. Focus. Ah, there we go. These are the upper cabinets. They're going to actually go up here on top of this base. He's over here sanding out. These are the doors that are going to go on there. And we've got the shelves over there. The biggest problem for me in my, and this is, no, I'm not building an airplane. This is actually the new top for our work today, for our, for the studio set. So E2, when you come over and you get a spot in the locker room, okay, you get your spot sitting in the locker room. We might even let you sit in the new locker. You can set your laptop right up on there on the on the tabletop, and we can actually sit there, and we can get John on the other side. We can sit there with our notes and stuff. When we do our pre-draft show, we'll be able to sit here. Boom, we'll have two of us sitting at the desk. We'll have you guys over on the big board. You want to be nosy, hit you up. Email me at CowboysMark. Put my name on it, Mark, so I know it's real. Put you. Okay. Crazy. I'm telling you. I am certifiable. And I got to tell you, this may in fact be the smartest thing that I have ever done in my life. Getting Michael in here working.
Hey, you will be soon.
What do you mean soon? What? What?
At 3:30,
Oh.
3:40.
Okay, I thought you meant like you were leaving me.
No,
Don't
no.
leave me.
Yeah, I will for like 2.5 hours.
Okay, I got to sand a little bit here, guys.
But I can at least get these done, then you got to do the shows.
Having the right tool for the job, guys. I'm telling you. Makes all the difference in the world. Boom. Look at that. Can you believe that these hands built that? Because I get people, it's funny. People tell me, you didn't build that. You didn't do that. Come on. Why is it so hard to believe that I can do things? Let me read some of the comments here. And look at this. He's going to be doing this too. I'm so proud. How to join, Mark? Hey, I would love to join your apprenticeship. Well, he was born into it. He was forced into it.
Outside, it's real clean at the top of the route from the study.
Safety came Metcalf.
Oh, yeah, here he loosened up a little bit.
Keto coffee.
On deck. He came awful close.
It's a lifetime apprenticeship. When you're born into it. Oh, we got to stay in these two.
Leaderboard here.
He's still for 3 points.
The haters are going to be hating, aren't they?
At some point in time, he's going to have to.
The haters are going to be hating when they see this set. Okay, so anybody in here watched last night? Carol, I didn't see you on there last night. So tell me, honest opinion. I know I got some bugs still. Okay? I got some bugs still that I'm still working out with the show. Okay? I still have to work on getting the sound right. But when I listen to it on the headphones, it's not, I haven't learned. E2, you know what, E2? I've taught you a lot of things. I've been over to your house and fixed your house. You need to come over and help me learn how to use the mixer better. That's your mission, man. So, but having the hopefully, did you guys like that? Is it kind of cool? It's not more. It's less raw YouTube and it's more like a TV programming, maybe. See, soon you'll be able to buy weed, Tamara. Oh, live stream is good. Okay, I had a problem last night with because the screen kind of pixelated a couple of times in there. You got to call me when you have. All you got to do is call me. Is call you. Hello, DJ. I'm calling on the request line. Hello, DJ. I'm calling you now. Spot on. Okay, well. I got some grief from my wife when she found out about, when the streaming deck came in, and she's like, why do you need that? You're doing fine with what you're doing. And I said, listen, she's like, it's only got like 20 buttons on it. You're telling me you really need this? And it's like, yes, because I can program. First one is camera, that's right here. Second button is this camera right here. Third button is here. So I can continue looking straight ahead, and I know which button I'm pushing that is setting up into this program. I can go through and I can now load up media. So if I have a clip, because, I put all these clips in there, and I push the button, and it automatically plays it, it automatically loads up the next one. So it's able for me to focus. Now, here's what's really cool now. E2. E2, you got to get back over. I got a vertical stand, so now I've got both TV monitors that are on like a mast, and it's only there's no more cords across the floor. It's got it so that way everything is right there. It's compact. You can walk around the place and all that, and I can just look straight ahead. So it's like becoming really a studio down there now. And I'm using a lot more stuff that's wireless, so that way I don't have to keep running all the cables. I still have to order a couple more for the camera, so that way I can just plug them right into the desk. But it's coming along, and I got to be honest. I'm proud of this guy because not only is he busting his ass in here, he's busting his ass on YouTube too. So I've got about an hour left before he goes and gets cleaned up.
You got less than that.
Okay, well, hopefully you better get these doors finished then before then.
I got 2 minutes.
2 more doors and you got
I mean, I
some
might.
shelves.
I can do that afterwards.
Victor, can you get here within the next hour to take his shift?
I mean, I'll come back out after I live stream.
Because we got to get this stuff up out of here. It ain't got to go home, but it's got to get the hell up out of here. I guess that means I got to stain the other piece then.
I mean, it'll get done today. I ain't gonna let you leave. I ain't gonna let you leave. And don't blame me. Blame the NFL because they changed the game to 8 to 4 o'clock because it didn't want 2-0 and 0.
You say NFL?
Yeah, they changed it because it's now on the NFL Network.
Oh.
Because they don't want 2-0 and 3 teams playing on one prime time.
Oh, Victor, listen. I'll cook for you. How about that? I'll cook you some Jobu wings and some catfish. That's ooh.
I'll come back.
Oh yeah. How was the catfish? Oh, I got some. Oh, make some catfish and some Jobu wings. Where you live at, Victor? You're not anywhere near the DC area, are you?
I think.
You're broke as hell. Join the club, man. Michael, Victor says he's broke as hell. Tell him about being broke as hell.
I think I'm living on.
Michael, like he's like, okay. You know what? This isn't like the Cowboys trying to pay Earl Thomas here. I ain't got that kind of fun.
The Cowboys don't either.
I love this game. It's always been a part of my family. Ready to show the world what I can do. On the field, I'm the best defensive player in the country. Being able to do something that you love, something that you can't pass up.
Amen to that. Doing something you love. And I absolutely positively love doing this.
Sitting in the chair, looking over his shoulder. That's not human. That's not normal.
Hit that edge right there.
Oh, that's
Right.
so good.
There you go, son.
There goes that man. So you notice after the commercial break, during which these 40s were running.
There's a crack right in there.
It's his middle name and
And right on around on this. Make sure you gotta make sure you get all of it. And right there.
Dylan Mitchell. Check on his second 40, who's overseen one improved by Jacoby Myers.
Can't miss a spot. And
That's what it is.
so put a little bit more stain on your pad when you're doing it. A little bit more. You want to rub it into it as much as possible.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but it's too late in the day. You can't get it. You know, we have a
Oh, he's finally out there.
Look at this.
Murray.
6'4", we're seeing some improved times.
But he's not going to do much because he's going to to the Cardinals. That train wreck.
He looks very athletic. He's got a. He's,
No,
he's long.
that's a different guy. That's not Murray. Murray's a brother.
Oh, it's a wide receiver. I was like, for a quarterback, I like that dude.
No, Murray's a brother.
Now that's some speed right there. Let's see.
No, wait,
4.59. Damn.
We're not in the market for a quarterback.
All right.
And I'm not giving up that much.
Okay. I'm going to tell you guys this, and you won't believe me when I tell you this. I played nose guard. Nose guard. They don't even call it nose guard anymore. I played over the center.
I'd say the wide receiver group is not disappointed in one of the faster ones.
5'11",
Anybody in this whole draft is higher.
220 pounds. What do you think? Okay, I tell you what. Yeah, we're going to have a contest. Guess what my 4.6 time was? 220 pounds, 5'11" on a good day. Let's see who gets it. Hector, you believe everything I tell you? Victor, 4'8'9". Brian says 4'6". Jeffrey says 4'6'5". Okay. 5 even? Okay, my son, 5 even.
I don't know.
4'6", 4'6", 7", 4'5". Damn, 4'5". Yeah, that would have been nice. I'm black, really? 10.5 maybe now. I can't believe my own son. No, actually, it was a 4.6.
I don't know anything about run. I never ran though.
4.6 is what I did as an offensive lineman. I actually tried to be a decathlete at JMU because I basically ran from the 440 down and through shot put discus. I actually wanted to be a decathlete. The problem was at JMU, in learning how to pole vault, I broke 3 poles. After I broke the third one, they're like, look, we don't have it in the budget to break any more pole vaulting poles. That's it. You're done. The dream is over. So yeah, I used to run a 4.6. Hard to believe now. Hard to believe. Father Time, undefeated.
Went back to his business, and I want to say thank you to him.
You need to go over the center because it's going to lighten up. See that? You need more sand.
Did indeed.
That's the plywood will soak it in more.
Trying to raise as much money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
All right, so I just need to let that dry, and I can sand that out. Check. Seats out.
Just something, just kind of dropping gems. It's great. 442.
Say hello.
Can't wait to get this thing down there. I really cannot wait. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so nice. Video evidence, Mark.
Speaks for every bench press rep.
You know,
Combine. Attorney Jack Ended. How many have at the combine here?
ain't no way in hell he ran a 4.6.
448 was a good
Okay,
first time.
I'm about 260 now. Take off 40 pounds. And I know I'm not in shape, but see, even though I'm this old, understand that I still, it's not flab. I used to be a stud. I used to bench 360. I used to get full squat 500. I'm 53 now. You're looking at an old man now. And Victor, I've never lied to you, dog. Never once. And the last dude who said I lied clowned me on Twitter when I said that I was the first one to say Dak Prescott would be the perfect quarterback for the Cowboys. He was like, you're a damn liar. You're a crackhead. You're crazy. I pulled up the video footage on that. He ate crow. Now, back in my day, 84, 85, 86, we didn't have all the cameras and videos and everything else that we have now. We used to have 8mm film in high school that we were watching. And probably most of you guys are like, what's 8mm film? Exactly. Did he slip out on me?
Shoulders heaving as he cracks up, even set up bridging.
Damn. It's so hard to find good help these days.
Tennessee program. This should be the last year that's supposed to happen.
Damn.
Wow. I mean, did you just say, hey, Charles, you there? And he's
Yeah,
thinking,
well, God, he's so nice about it too, isn't he?
My goodness.
So
Well, I'll never
sweet.
forget. I remember it's, what's that? Was it,
Over Chicago.
Here in Chicago.
Well, I guess I lost my help.
The same.
The older brother is just separating, if you will, right here.
What's the guy to do?
Sorry,
My Planet Fitness, I'm out.
we're back with a great moment. Don't miss this.
E2, oh, well, he can get me now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts on that one. Okay, again, I've got a bad wheel. I have a hard time walking right now. Now, I will say that I was up to jogging again, and I was able to do 2 miles in 18 minutes. Not incredible, but that was just 3 years ago. But right now, I may try and start jogging again because I need to try and get some of this weight off. But
This is the invitation to
hard out here for a pimp.
generous offers now through March 31st.
Cause it's hard out here for a pimp.
This is a payday.
E2 Blue versus Jobu. You'll work for minimum wage? Hey, well come on. If you work for minimum wage, I'd pay you $10 an hour, man.
Get through your day.
Start out with till you get a few skills. All right. There, Victor. I've got gloves on, buddy. You happy now?
Start winning today. Book now at LQ.com.
Get this stuff done.
Brad, I think I have a big meeting today.
Twizzlers.
For the team.
The team?
No one's better than overnight shipping. Free 1-hour pickup when you order online for our and Office Depot Office Max. We all
I'm glad to get this thing done. Get this up out of here. I've been looking at this for too long. See the comments in here. But you want benefits? You know what, Victor? You better keep on looking. You got no skills and you want benefits just starting out? How about you benefit from hanging around with me and learning everything I know? You know what's kind of interesting about these doors? This is what's called style and rail set, where wood, believe it or not, is a living and breathing thing. And especially when you make like solid panels, wood panels, the wood will expand and contract. And if you don't allow for that, it'll bust the frame open. So the panel actually floats in here. There's no nails or no glue or anything like that. And so seasonally, it can just keep on moving as it needs to move.
I want to play football since I was like 3 years old. He has been like everything to me. I'm out there playing for my son. I use him as my motivation. Combine is make or break for me. Always hold the game. I want to do this forever.
You want to do this forever? Yeah, good luck with that. Father Time is undefeated, buddy.
Back in Indianapolis, and this would have been the moment that we would see Kyler Murray throw, but unfortunately he has decided not to throw here in Indianapolis.
Okay, so Kyler Murray's changed his mind, decided, I ain't throwing for y'all.
Will be his pro day.
Yes, I'll be there.
He's going to wait for his pro day.
Saw Kyler Murray throw was on the Rich Eisen show at the Super Bowl in Atlanta, where I had set up a construct on my set for people to throw football. Quarterbacks who came on the show to throw through the hole. Well, you'll see in a second. Kyler did well. Not everybody did. Roll tape.
I got it.
We got one more door left, and then we just got shelves. And we good to go. Victor Blue, what? Kyler Murray decided that he is not going to throw here at the combine. He's going to wait for his pro day, where conditions are perfect for him to look perfect. I don't think it's a really good quarterback class, to be honest with you. They'll go high in the draft because everybody is desperate for quarterbacks and hoping that they'll be the guy, but I don't have a lot of faith in them. Where do I think Earl's going to end up is with Dallas. It's just a matter of how much the Cowboys are going to pay him and how they work it out. I don't think that anybody's going to pay him as much as he's looking for. And I think in the end, they'll work it out. I could turn around and say, you know what? I want a boatload for these cabinets. But the reality is, the market is only so high. You can dream about getting a whole lot of money. You can say I want a whole lot of money. You can say I'm not going to stop without getting a whole lot of money. The reality is you're not going to get as much as you may want. And there's a lot of guys out there that want a lot more than what the market will bear. And that's the harsh reality. Dez turned down $21 million with Baltimore, and he regretted it, I'm sure, because that money he'll never get again. When he got to play for New Orleans, $500,000. Now, don't get me wrong, I'd be more than happy for $500,000, but compared to having a 3-year contract, that would have been 22. Yeah, he screwed himself from that one. He definitely screwed himself over on that one. So these are our shelves to go into the cabinets.
We know a thing or two because we've seen it. We are partners. I dream of reaching my highest peak.
I dream of soul.
I dream of getting my Taco Bell delivered.
How's everybody doing? If I haven't said hello to you, hello there. Down in here, because I got to pay the bills. And I'm working on some stuff for my set. So once I get finished sanding this stuff, I'm going to go back down and work on my man cave some more. Michael Anthony, anybody who's watching the AAF, Michael will be live streaming at 4 o'clock, watching his team. His team hasn't been doing real good, though.
It's no wonder more than 3 million businesses worldwide using Indeed for hiring. Make your job stand out to the right talent with a $50 credit to upgrade your first posting at Indeed.com/TVO.
I yo-yo dieted for years. I counted points, followed the rules, and it didn't help me long term.
I was just so tired of losing the weight and gaining it all back.
But I found something new. It's called New.
It's not a diet. It's a totally different, personalized program.
That uses psychology and small goals to change your habits so that you can lose the weight.
And keep it off for good.
It's super easy to get started, so what do you have to lose? Visit Noom.com today and lose the weight for good.
Tonight on NFL Total Access, the quarterbacks at the combine on the field under the microscope. The guy who passed by not passing, and does Dwayne Haskins pass the test? Booch and the whiteboard are back tonight.
We're getting there. Get these last 4 shelves stained, and then we're going to stain this bad boy. I can't wait.
5% of people who tried on their own actually got a modification. At the Mortgage Modification Helpline, we know the rules and regulations banks don't want you to know about. And we've helped thousands of people stay in their homes. So call the Mortgage Modification Helpline today. Please call 800-570-2135.
broken air conditioning, $4,400. Failing refrigerator, $2,500. Get the first American home warranty plan. And when a covered appliance,
Can't believe he just left me just like that. So there are no good defensive tackles in there in the second round. Well, you never know who's going to fall, but sometimes you get lucky. Okay, most people said if we didn't get a first round drafted quarterback, we would have nothing. Remember, we were going to look at taking Paxton Lynch. We we actually thought about trying to trade up for that. So you never know what you're going to get. We ended up getting Taco in the first round, and
2019, Daniel Jeremiah sitting next to me in the booth. On the turf, Steve Smith, Michael Irvin, and if he's still talking to me.
so you never know what you're going to get. Charles Haley was a fourth round draft pick, but generally speaking, you may not. I mean, Antoine Woods was not drafted. Malik Collins was a third round draft pick, and he's not bad. His biggest problem has actually been injuries. That he keeps breaking his feet. So you're going to get guys that are good. The way I here's how I like to look at a draft. If you want to know if your draft was successful, you get an impact player. You have a guy who is immediately a starter that changes things. 2, you get a second starter out of that. Okay? If you can get 2 starters and one being an impact person, okay, that's good. 3, you get a special team standout. You get a good kick returner, or you get a guy who is great at tackling. And if you can get 2 at least depth guys, to me, you had an exceptional draft. Because think about 2009. That has to be the worst draft class that the Dallas Cowboys ever had. Now, part of the problem, of course, is we didn't have a first-round draft pick because we used it on trading for Roy Williams. And that's where, when we first started talking about trading and giving up the number 1 for Amari Cooper, you started thinking about Joey Galloway and Roy Williams trades that blew up in our face, that neither of those did jack crap for the Dallas Cowboys. But everybody from that draft in 2009, within 3 years, were out of the NFL. How bad was that draft? That draft was so bad that combined all the guys the Cowboys drafted in 2009 together only had 2,600 snaps. That's all the guys, all the plays they ever played in the NFL. Our rookie class this year had 1,000 more. Speaking of Taco, he's on my Dallas Cowboy calendar this month. Well, Taco is. Let's call a spade a spade. Taco's going to get an opportunity. Taco should be licking his chops right now because he's got less competition in front of him. Taco should be out there working his ass off to try and become a great player. Now, I'm going to say this. I want you guys to think about where we were with DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence, although DeMarcus Lawrence had a lot more success early. DeMarcus Lawrence's rookie year had 2 sacks. Those 2 sacks coming in the playoffs against the Lions. His second year, I think he had 7 sacks. I think it was 7. I don't think it was. I think it was 7. Okay. His third year, 1 sack, 4-game PED suspension, and back surgery. So after 3 years, we looked at DeMarcus Lawrence and said, man, maybe this guy is a bust. Right? You know you did. You know you did. But year 4, look what happened. That's the reason why we drafted Taco in the first round. Because we didn't think we had anybody. Then DeMarcus Lawrence came around and it was like, oh my God. Oh my God. That guy's incredible. So don't give up on Taco just yet. The light switch may come on, the desire may come on, and working with Rod Marinelli may end up being that kind of a case. So don't give up on him just yet. I'm telling you, don't sleep on him yet.
My goodness. Constant contact email marketing. Powerful stuff.
Patriots are Super Bowl champions. Get the official Super Bowl trophy collection. Available now at NFL Shop. Get your commemorative men's and women's Super Bowl 53 championship t-shirts, jacket, and official hat. The same ones the players wear on the field as they hoist the Vince Lombardi trophy. Don't miss out. Shop now and get free shipping.
All right. The next thing I got to do for the day,
Final whistle was just the start.
stain this bad boy.
Book your flights, hotel, and car on Expedia, and travel like a champion. Expedia.
I guess I can move the camera, can't I?
Fans of all people, not just Domino's. That's why we're rewarding you for eating
Grab some coffee.
pizza you love.
Pizza from here?
Yep.
Homemade pizza.
I guess.
New York style on deep dish.
Kitty pizza.
Figures, Victor, that you would have the Dallas Cowboy cheerleader camera.
Domino's pizza.
Why does that not surprise me at all? People still have calendar, right? Exactly. People still buy calendars. Yeah, he probably has also too the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition too. He bought that. What's happening, Dante? As long as Rob Marnelli is our D coordinator, Mark will never get. Hold on. We'll never get that monster one technique. Well, you're right, but Rod Marnelli is not actually going to be the defensive coordinator. It's actually now Chris Richard. And as Rod Marnelli put it, he'll do anything to keep Chris Richard. You remember that? Or did I make that up? So, I think you're going to see Chris Richard's imprint on this even more now than you had before. So this is actually red mahogany stain. So this is a different color. That's early American on the oak. So this is oak. This is mahogany. And I hope my crack's not showing. How's that look, guys? Can you see that color? Hopefully, I'm hoping I don't have plumber's crack. I don't mean to do that to you guys.
To Indianapolis. Get set for watching Congress. Steve Smith's got your report here. Got my first name on there. Adequate on posts. Fades, goes. He does have a third year to keep up, but not a second year. Runs up at all ages.
I love this color. Here, let me. Boom. Bring it down a little bit here. She wore them apple bottom jeans, the ones with the fur. Because I got to get low.
The third without having the second. That's the first. That's the first here.
So the next time you guys watch the Jobu Sports Report, you guys know what went into making the set.
I like the first year, whether or not you can find the second year. That's about as far as I go with you.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where my agent gave it to me when I was deciding to come back or not, Achilles. And he said, hey, we're not supposed to be here anyway. You're in your 15th year. Whatever you're going to do it. Just
Isn't that pretty, guys?
looked at it and said, let's give it a try.
There you go.
So it's good.
Your agent knows how to motivate it.
Fox, my agent, he was my football agent now, one of my good friends, because I want to play football.
I don't know, Jason Witten came back, Steve. Any thoughts?
You want the truth about that, or you want to let that go?
The truth. No, about you, not with.
Oh, okay. No.
That's what he meant.
Oh, okay. I thought Steve was telling me maybe I was surprised him when I was
So
I tried to say I was trying to all of us did.
$12 million and come back get $3.5 million in that ring.
Is that how much ESPN was paying him?
Well, I think about
Wait a
$4
minute,
million.
now, hold on a second, now I'm dead.
Michael Irvin's talking about something over there about paying somebody. I don't know if he's talking about Jason Witten or what.
you know what else? The Twitter fire he was getting after the games.
All he has to do is
Look at that. Oh, Nelly. Okay.
Cowboys can't end up in a Super Bowl because they got
Oh, do you hear that? Hold on.
Agree with you.
It's always great, as we know, to see a guy play with a Walter Payton Man of the Year.
When is an unbelievable
They're always talking about my Cowboys. As Michael Irvin put it, if Jason Witten can be part of about 40, 45 first downs for the Cowboys, then you have to put the Cowboys in that conversation for that Super Bowl trophy. I have to agree with them.
great to see us back.
Johnson.
He was pretty strong.
Damn. E2 Blues behind gonna be sitting down on this thing? Damn.
Coming up, get up too, watching that last catch.
I don't believe he ran the 40.
He did not. His hands are a little bit, kind of showing that he uses the judge a lot. I'm not sure if he's a pure hands catcher. He had that catch in a sandwich.
Well, I like Johnson. I'll tell you, watch him catch that ball. He's got full speed.
I like that terminology. When you form that perfect diamond, that ball comes right in your hand. They tell me you're a natural receiver. If you're stacking those two brands together as a sandwich catcher, then that means you know how to catch on the machine.
Isn't it funny, guys, that we run the 40s, but then you go through a drill like this, and somebody we saw just a second ago, Johnson, who runs a 4.6, looks faster than everybody out here down the line.
That's game speed.
Yep.
Can't measure that.
And McLaurin had some drops on tape, so it's a good drill for him.
Batman himself is up.
That's a big dude, man. And watching him run that 40, that was like, oh my God. I've always said Julio Jones is God, God's gift to receivers. What he looks like, what he plays like. This dude right here, this dude right there. Man,
Look at that.
He might be the second coming. That's very cool. That's a physical.
How's that look, guys?
That could fly.
Mark, phone clip on the belt. Big. That's for my Note 9 phone that I got, man. The phone that you're seeing in here. Yeah, it's big. That Note 9, it's huge, which is great when you're old like me because you can't see jack. So yeah, it's big. I admit it. I definitely admit it. Whew.
At the line of scrimmage. And that is, especially when you're that big. If you're that big of a receiver as he is, and what I would tell him is to try
Look at a lot of guys, especially LSU, those guys play like Greedy Williams. He plays the best up on the line of
I can't wait to
scrimmage.
get this
He's
thing
not
down in the
off
shop.
of you, but
Oh, I mean down in the studio.
guys feel more comfortable.
So what's everybody doing this weekend besides watching me
That plays into a guy like DK.
staying in cabinets? Mark hates iPhone. Oh, I do. I refuse to have an Apple product. Because I'm just not an Apple person. I'm just like the anti-Apple person. They recommend actually for controlling my Mevo camera. They actually say an iPod works better. I mean, and it's just like I refuse to get one. I just can't do it. This is where it gets hard because I got to get down low, 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 low.
When you're pressed up at the line of scrimmage, a quick jam, it's going to be, I'm just saying it's going to be interesting. Yes, that's all I'm saying.
It all depends on his stance. If he sits up too high and gives you his whole chest, I don't care how fast he is, he can't get his legs anywhere with his chest. Stay still. If he gets down and he gives you just the top of his shoulders, when he can swim past you or rip through that press coverage, he'll be devilish to stop.
The reason I was saying that is I remember we were playing the Carolina playing Washington Redskins, and Champ Bailey came up. First play of the game, second play, I was like, oh, I'm a runner. Doing the same move. He hit me so far on my he hit me so hard on my chest, both of my shoulder pad strap popped off. That's how hard he hit my chest. He took my chest. I'm still looking for it right now.
Champ was tough, man.
I told you that people are going crazy over DK Metcalf. He's the number one topic in America on Twitter.
Get this part underneath here, Doug. The rest of it's easy, smooth sailing.
Just put a 433 with a couple of emojis out there. They just commented on that. Tyreek Hill, you see that too? Wowzers with his response to his MVP teammate. Chris Harris, quick time out. They just showed DK and Julio side by side. LOL, what they feeding these kids. Well, here's DK with Richard Sherman, Patrick Peterson, and Jalen Ramsey. These are guys who ran a 40 from Patrick Peterson ran a 4.38, so this would be a good idea. He's running away from Patrick Peterson. He's running away from him. That's crazy. And then he FaceTimed with his folks. And it was emotional. This means so much to so many people.
That's awesome.
Way to go, DK. That's some serious hard work paying off.
And that's how you brew it.
My king, this corn syrup was just delivered.
That's not ours. We don't brew Bud Light with corn syrup.
Miller Lite is a corn syrup.
Then let's take it to them at once. Brewers of Miller Lite, we received your corn syrup by mistake.
That's not our corn syrup. We received our shipment this morning. Try the Coors Light capsule.
Brewers of Coors Light, is this corn syrup yours? Oh yeah, that is our corn syrup. Thank you. You're welcome.
Bud Light, brewed with no corn syrup.
Want to bring those up to football? Did it go over anything else?
Sure, try me.
What about you? Do you know how to ATL, dude? Bring it. Yeah,
Can I bring my superpowers?
yes.
Can I bring the heat?
Definitely bring it.
Can I bring my crew?
Bring them.
Bring me again.
They're bringing it. How about you? What do you bring?
How's it looking, guys?
Yeah, pretty big fender bender here.
State Farm's got you covered, Mike.
That's great to hear, Bobby.
Do it like it's 4th and inches. Every play is 4th and inches.
Damn dude to celebrate the Lone Star Rangers and head coach Jeff Ravers.
Hey, Dad, you want to
cute. There it is.
Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching. Play make 60 an hour. Looks good. Thank you. I'm in the same Kids Got Apples. Okay. Plumbers. Oh yeah. Plumbers. I tell you what, I do a little bit of everything. Plumbing is not an easy one. And you deal with some shit there, literally.
Tonight on NFL Total Access, the quarterbacks at the combine on the field under the microscope. Did Kyler get passed by not passing? And does Dwayne Haskins pass the test? Mooch and the whiteboard are back tonight, 7 Eastern.
The Run Rich Run movement is back. Rich Eisen is running the 40 to benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And so can you. Upload your 40 with hashtags Run Rich Run and St. Jude to give all kids a chance to play 60 minutes a day. For more information, go to NFL.com/runrichrun. Run the 40. Make a donation and a difference in the lives of St. Jude kids. And tune in to the Scouting Combine on NFL Network.
Okay, we are back. Final on-field drills. Now we're getting a better look at some of these quarterbacks. Kurt, what's your impression watching these guys so far?
Well, again, a lot of it is I want to see the ball come out quicker. Quicker with the feet, quicker with your release. Don't need to have a big windup on these quick throws. So again, they're throwing some of the other drills fairly well. But a lot of these guys are late on this quick slant throw. But it's always something I'm watching. When you're running any three-step drop, I want to see how quick you can get it out. Because this slant could come right at the numbers, could come in the second window, but you got to be able to get back and be set to get it out quicker.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You got Stidham right there. An interesting journey for him to Auburn. You've got Pat Shermer's son. You've got
Easton Stick.
You've got the successor to Carson Wentz. You've got Mark Rippon's nephew.
Gardner Minshew.
All this. And then, of course, Kyler Murray. Is he in the mix at all, guys? I mean, he is down there.
He is down there. He's hanging out. He's up at the group listening in. But obviously not throwing today. Wish we could have seen him out there swinging it around. But we'll see that soon.
All right, coming down the home stretch here, guys.
I think he's throwing pretty well.
He actually is throwing pretty well. And when you watch him on tape, all the stuff downfield, he threw extremely well. He didn't
I'm
have
tired.
stuff that he did underneath. So watching with him is that I don't think the arm strength is any kind of an issue. As you said, they're coming out really good. But some of these touch throws is what you want to see. And we talked about it earlier on this route that we're going to throw here, what we used to call a semi, 10 to 12 speed out. I want to see some of these guys that not tuck their arm strength across the board. Do they have that touch and anticipation that maybe that first group struggled with a little bit?
Here we go. Nice loud Kate. Nice loud Kate. Hold on. Wait. Good start.
Something earlier. Then they ended up transferring him. Boise, as Rippon held on to that position, he went to NC State.
You mentioned that DJ is, we talked a little bit about those two guys as well. Played more of a pro-style offense, and I felt Rippon very similar to Finley and how they played the game, but maybe a little more arm strength and physical talent, than Finley had.
There you go. Nice.
Looks like his dad.
Really does. He's got that real over-the-top delivery. He was under a lot of pressure. And playing for Vanderbilt in the SEC, you don't question this dude's toughness.
Easton Stick.
Here it comes off. Put your eyes in front of it. The ball's going to fall to your eyes.
You know the Eastern Assassin is, right?
I do not.
All right, I want to see this out. Eastern Peter.
See, MAF would have got that.
That is true. The man would have absolutely known that. Would have known that.
All right, there we go. All you have to do is get the outsides. Even though nobody will ever see them because it's going to be butt against. This is going to go against the wall. This is going to go to another cabinet. But if I die and people decide we're going to sell the cabinets, I better stain it just in case.
Carry something like a quick 5 down there.
Yep. Quick 5, speed up your drop a little bit because again, it's timing thing. Right? So as long as it's depending how deep you are away from the center, as long as the ball's getting out on that back foot. You saw that Rex did a couple really good throws. And watch the trajectory of the football. I love to see the ball go up and then drop before it gets to the receiver, letting me know that there's touch and he's laying it to a spot, allowing his receiver to run under it. A lot of these guys, you're not seeing any trajectory. It's just coming straight at him. And you see just like that, ball ends up behind him a little bit, throwing to a man as opposed to a place.
Hey Kurt, last time on the quick out, they had a deep out, they had him run a 5-step, a 3-step. It was a variation. Is this a 5-step drop?
Yeah, it's going to be what we call 5-step stick and throw. So no hitch on it. He's going to plant that back foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stick. Throw.
I always like throwing without a hitch. I just felt like there's better rhythm.
I think it all depends on whether you get into your back foot or not. Usually there's a lot of guys that struggle because they keep their weight up front. If you're a guy that gets into your back foot, you're right. Get that back foot, get a little bit of a pause, and it allows you to slow down your upper body and be accurate on your throw.
Ian Rappaport, they were tweeting out that Dwayne Haskins was battling leg cramps prior to running. He did a time 4.8 during training in California. He's going to run again at his pro day. But once again, I mean, if he's sitting here at any point heading to the airport wondering if his 40 time was
It's not going to have any
exactly
whatsoever.
again, what I said when I saw him, like the first 2 numbers of his 40 time being a 5.0, that's the touchdown passes he threw this year. Okay, so.
I don't think he's going again.
All right, back with more in Indy in a moment.
Issue. When you brew beer for over 250 years, you've been surrounded by a ritual. But there is none so powerful as a simple toast to your health. Or as we say in Ireland, Sláinte.
I am the DQ Chicken Strip Basket, and I have gone flavor crazy. Try spicy sweet glaze made with Frank's Red Hot or honey barbecue glaze. Either way, ranch meat for massive.
There we go, guys.
Because I'm not fast food, I am fan food.
That's it. It's all stained up. And I see we've lost most of the people here. That's all good. I'm just happy that, look at that. Look at those 2 pieces there. Woo! Do this again. Well, the stinking New York Giant fan still thinks Eli Manning is a good quarterback. The Redskins would take him in a heartbeat since they don't really have a quarterback currently. So I guess it's all relative. And
They're all competitive.
here's what you got to look at too. Is question now. Nick Foles is left, and it's Carson Wentz. Is Carson Wentz, can he stay healthy? That's the big question you got to start asking now. Can Carson Wentz stay healthy and on the field? I don't know about that one. I guess we'll find out this season coming up. But I tell you what, if he gets hurt, you know that Eagle fans will go ahead and go crazy because you've got the homosexuals for Nick Foles right now, guys that are out there. Guys that believe that, no, man, we hold on to Nick Foles at all costs. You don't get rid of that guy. But you can't pay everybody. That's the problem in the NFL. You want to keep him. You'd like to keep him, but you just can't. But you know what I think I'm going to do? I need to sand I think I'm gonna go. Let me see how if it's hot or cold outside, because I might take that outside and stain it out there too, because then I can start getting that piece together. But guys, we've been on here for almost 2 hours. I don't want to hog up all of YouTube. Let me leave some time for other people. Check into Michael Anthony. I tell you, do me a favor. Everybody go over to Michael Anthony Fitness and say hello. Give him a thumbs up for me. Do that for me. Please do that for me. Go over there, give him a thumbs up, and say hello. Okay? And I will see you guys later on. I'm going to probably tomorrow, because I need to get the stuff out of here, I'm probably going to put a coat of varnish on. I actually use a water-based varnish, which dries in like 30 minutes. Get a coat or two on here tomorrow and get this downstairs so that way I can start getting everything out of here. So maybe tomorrow we'll start working on getting the studio redone. But isn't that pretty though? Can you believe you guys watched me build this? Pretty good, isn't it? Look at that. So go on over to Michael Anthony Fitness, say hello, and it's supposed to rain. I think it's going to rain and then maybe turn to snow tomorrow night. But regardless, I can work here from home. I got plenty of work to do here, so I ain't mad at it. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. But I'll see you guys later on. I think it's actually cool now. I've got the cordless sander. I can actually take. I need to do the finish sanding on this, so I could actually take this outside on my front porch, and I've actually got another piece out there that I'm painting. But go ahead and sand that and stain it out there, so that way I can varnish that tomorrow too. And actually that'll be lacquered. Forgot that won't be varnished. That's going to be lacquer thinner, which will dries even quicker. But I'll see you guys. Say hello to Michael Anthony for me.